Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel, and this is the MatrixCodeBreaker. Before we get started, please make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as smash the notification bell to all notifications so that you are notified when I upload a new video. And by watching my videos, you can be rest assured to gain the knowledge on how to develop a simple website. So do stick around to the end of this video to vividly understand everything. So, as you have read from the title of this video just below, today I will demonstrate an image gallery made using CSS. So I'll just be creating a simple image gallery, and in relation to my previous video entitled image styling using CSS, there is little to no terminology on this topic, and if you haven't watched it, I'll place a card at the top right corner of this video, which is somewhere round about here. So as you can see, I already have the VSU window open because sometimes VSU tends to load for a long time. And we'll start by adding some HTML content. So we'll start here by adding a div. So this div will be entitled we have a class entitled gallery, since we are making a gallery. And so let me put in the class now. Class gallery, and I will have another div in here which will be a simple description of the image. So div tab, and let's say this is a pineapple. So I'll be using the images from the previous video, those 11 pineapple images that have different filters. So this is a pineapple from Manor Farm, and then that's just a simple description. So now all of these, I have to duplicate these div tags for all of these images. So I'll just copy and paste everything. There has to be one here, everywhere. So the reason I'm doing this is so that everything that I style in the CSS also happens on the rest of the images. So that's about it. And then I will remove the automatically placed div tags just now. So now let's put in these closing div tags at the end. So one has to come here, and where else? Okay. And second last, and now that's about it. So now we have to remove the automatically placed closing div tags, such as this one. Okay, this one. This one. So before we go ahead with any styling, we'll just go to the browser and see how it's looking so far. So I'll save this, and before I reload, you can see that the images are perfectly fine. And then now as soon as I reload, you see now there's text under each and every image of the pineapple, and they became blocks, which means that nothing can be placed to the right of the image. So now to stop that from happening, we have to style it on the style.css. So now we just have to style those div tags CSS folder. So I'll start by styling the first div tag, which is the div with the class of gallery, and always the curly braces. So you did see that they became block level elements. So to prevent that, I'll put in a float and float them all the left, so that they can all be repeated after each and every one, I mean. And then you did see that those images are quite big. So excuse me, so I'll have to change the width, and I'll make it, let's say 100 and let's say 70 pixels. And now I also want to add a border, so let's add a border with the maybe 3 pixels, and the line type, so let's go with double. And then now the color will go with white. Okay, and then now let's see how it looks so far. So let me save that and let's see how it looks so far. So you do see the images are overlapping over each other, and yeah, so we will fix that, don't worry about it. So div gallery, so I want a function when we hover over that, div gallery, and to do that we use pseudo selectors. If you don't know what those are, just visit one of my previous videos. I do explain those in depth. So now when we hover over it, I want the cursor to become a pointer as soon as we hover over it. And how about the border changes color as well? I would like the border to change its color, so I'll keep it 3 pixels and double, and a dark shade of gray. So let's save this and let's see how it looks. You will see that the images are still overlapping, which we'll fix in about just now. The only thing we'll have to change is the height and the width to 100. And so now the description, let's start with styling the description, that content below each and every image. So the class is description, and then the curly braces as always. So we'll start by aligning the text to the center. So you did see that the text was just put to the left, as like that's how it's defaultly placed, just to the left, and however long it goes to the right. And let's see how it's looking so far. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so you do see now when I hover over it, my cursor changes to a pointer and the border becomes a dark shade of gray. So now let's you did see that the height and width is a bit off with those images. So we will go to the gallery class again, img, the images, which is short for image. So would like a height of an auto height so that it's just right. Excuse me. And then below that, the width, to take it full potential of the width, so 100%. And now let's see how it's going on the browser. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Spelling error. Now I'm sure it will work. There we go. So you do see that the rest of these images, let me go check the second picture. Maybe I didn't put a div tag on the second picture. So the second picture is, which one from here? This is the second picture. So, oh, it doesn't have a div gallery, so div tag, remove that with a class of gallery. And I guess that's about it. Yep, that's about it. So let's save that and see. So now you do see that the images are fine. When you hover over it, you can see that the border becomes darker, and you can see that the text is just centered nicely, and the aspect ratio of these images is just right. Nothing is off. So yeah, that's about it, guys. And you have made it to the end of this video. And before I end this video, I would like to remind you to subscribe and hit that notifications bell to all notifications. And if you did enjoy this video, please leave it with a like. I wish you all farewell and wish to see you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.